Welcome to A Bed in Bangkok
With two bitches.
I'm Meg.
I'm Joe.
Look, we remembered to do an introduction.
Yeah, but do you want to continue bitching?
No, I'm done with that. It's just like it's it's such a white lady privilege complaints. I just hate American airline companies, and I want to only ever travel on foreign carriers. The end.
Okay. All right.
That was all I have to say.
Okay.
To the viewers at home, they give zero fucks. But if you are living abroad, you know what I'm talking about.
You know what I heard is the worst is Indian Airlines.
I heard that too.
Bad.
I've honestly seen some TikToks of people paying the normal exorbitant amount of money to fly business class on Air India, and how gross it was. How the plane is gross, the food is gross, all of it's gross. And they're like, I can't believe I spent this money for this
I heard
bad
the
experience.
Toilets are like next level.
Oh, no.
And yeah, sorry, we won't.
No, we can talk about
No,
listen,
there's nothing I want to talk about.
I'll be very clear. I have many things in which I'm like, it's cool, no big deal. I'll complain, to you, my friend, but in the moment, I'll keep my mouth shut. But when it comes to toilets, even my daughter makes fun of me because I won't go in a porta potty.
Yeah.
I mean, we lived in China, and squatting doesn't bother me because they're perfectly nice bathrooms.
Yeah.
It's not the mechanism.
No.
It's the experience.
Yeah.
I'm a princess. I will hold it for hours. I will go piss on the side of the road before I go into anything nasty. I will wear a diaper. I will do whatever.
I was watching Real Housewives of New York.
You're like, speaking of diapers.
Yes.
No.
While you were gone, I've been watching old seasons.
Okay.
And there's one where they went somewhere. I can't remember where they were, and they all got major food poisoning.
Like bridesmaids?
Yes.
For real?
Mm-hmm. I think it was Colombia. And then on the way back, they showed that one of them, Sonia Morgan, was wearing a diaper, and she was like, I'm a civilized person. I'm going to wear a diaper. Because they were,
Because she was afraid she was going to shit herself
she
on the plane.
probably did.
Well, good for her.
Yeah,
Thank you. On behalf of the rest of us, thank you.
Yeah.
Because that stuff happens. There was an airline not that long ago, I want to say within the last year or something, where I read a story how they had to make an emergency landing or something because somebody, people can't help it. People get sick. Gross, disgusting things happen to you.
Yeah.
It's not like anybody wants to get sick and shit themselves all over the plane, but they did.
Okay.
Blech.
I have an issue with that if it's because you took too many gummies and drank too many beers and got too fucked up.
100%.
Or if you're just something or sick or whatever. There's a difference. I'll give you grace depending on the situation. Yeah. Anyways, we should probably change this. No, but let me say this.
Okay. See, you can't stop.
No. But speaking of diapers and gross people.
Love it.
I went to the U.S. Embassy last week or week before. I can't remember.
The U.S. Embassy here in Bangkok.
In Bangkok, yes.
Okay.
For some notarized, whatever.
So you had to go to the actual embassy for work stuff, to have them do work.
Yeah, I've been to immigration. I'm going again this week. I've been going a lot. I'm going to get my driver's license renewed.
Oh yeah,
so
it's a whole thing.
just the typical crap that bureaucratic crap. So, anyways, I don't think it was necessary to go with a lawyer, but there's someone that's kind of learning, so he went with me, made the appointment and everything. And I got there. I went to the wrong place. I don't usually go to the U.S. Embassy. I try to avoid it. So he calls me. It's like, where are you? I was like, I'm here. And he's like, you are not.
I'm here.
Yeah. So it was just across the street. And so he came and picked me up because it was raining and he had an umbrella. I was like, oh. So anyways, I said, sorry, I don't typically come here. And he was like, no. And I was like, no, I try and avoid this place at all costs. And he was like, oh, okay. And then we go into that little room where you get all the stuff
with all the
done.
windows,
with
that
all the,
sad little room.
like the tellers. Yeah.
Yes.
And it's
this giant embassy where like hundreds and hundreds of people work.
I think it's the biggest embassy in Southeast Asia
the
or
biggest
in
embassy
Asia.
in the world that the U.S. has.
Really?
It's the biggest U.S. embassy in the world is what I was told.
Okay.
I mean, it's big.
Yeah, it's
we
huge.
know that.
It's huge. Yeah.
I like that stat. I always tell people that, whether or not it's true. But it's like all that money. The size of it. It's like a city block.
In a gorgeous location, prime
real
property.
estate. And we, as the Americans who have to go do stuff there, get that janky ass little room.
First of all, it's almost impossible to get an appointment there.
100%.
My husband said it'd be easier to get an appointment with the embassy of Burkina Faso than the U.S. embassy. I mean, it's anyway. So yeah, it's janky. Yes. And we have to go to this little room, and I mean, look, I always make fun of Germans living here and it's, like Patia people and stuff like that. Actually, it's just like males above a certain age.
God, that is correct.
That I'm going to say something that's going to be rule all types of negative. But I feel like the people that have come over and decided that they're going to date around and find a Thai girlfriend, and that the majority seem to have just let themselves go.
Oh,
I know plenty of men that are married to Thais that haven't. Let's say like I know a few, but like if it's just the population that like seems to like
the normies.
The people I know work here.
Yeah, you're surrounded with like higher level like business people.
Yes.
Who
These are
also
not,
need to look nice for their life and their job and their whatever, regardless of who they're married to. These are the guys that were not successful in the U.S. or they were, and they've come over here because they think that they can be kings.
Yes. And so
with their like 20-year-old wives.
Yeah. And so these
poor women.
Well, yeah, you're about to hear it. So this room is tiny, and there are probably like 15 people in there, and I just always, no matter where I'm going, I wear decent clothing.
Yeah.
Like if it's something, I mean, not like this. Every time you come here,
Well, we're in bed.
Exactly.
We're recording from bed.
Yeah, but like
there's an attire.
The Thais there were dressed appropriately.
Because that matters to the Thais, yeah.
I was dressed appropriately. This other woman that was waiting there for something was dressed appropriately. The men, no. Their girlfriends' wives, no. And it was like the flowered shirts, the shitty shorts, the lack of teeth.
Really?
Yes. Like
there's good health care here. What's happening,
But
Jen?
also, I mean, I feel like that's not an American thing. Like we have good dental.
Yeah.
So like, when you see someone and you just think like, I don't have to smell you, but I know how you smell.
100%.
Like it's like a mix of sweat, alcohol, bad decisions.
Yeah.
That
was a room full of that.
That's what I smell like on Saturday morning after F45. But mine is mixed with a little regret, and they don't have regret.
That's true.
So these people just look like they stink. Mm-hmm. They're dressed like idiots. And have like these stupid like slides on, with nasty feet. And this guy, what the fuck was that? The light just went out.
Okay, well the lights flickered.
Okay. So this one guy's there, and he's like saying something to his girlfriend or wife. Like I don't even know how she understood him because I speak English, and I was like, what?
Was he speaking? Well,
it
he's
was
American.
Like, and I was like, what?
He was like, collard greens.
So she understood the assignment, which was for her to take a Kleenex out of her pocket and hold it up to his nose where he blew.
Like he's 4?
He blew his fucking nose into said tissue your face right now. Imagine that was the face I was making while watching this fucking freak show and I said out loud, I turned into like a total chaos. I was like, this is not happening. And the lawyer next to me looked at me like what's happening? And also like, please shut up. You know, like,
please don't
madam,
be American right now.
Yeah. And I was like, oh my God.
God, our people are the worst people.
She then like looked up his nose, like cleaned his little nose off, and I.
Oh my fucking God.
I have so many questions here.
Go, hit me.
At what point did you decide I'm so fucking like
that you can't be bothered and that her responsibility is to do that? Like she's your servant?
Exactly.
And also, if she was your servant, why would that be her responsibility?
But like, and it's so when I told my husband this, I think he was half listening, and he was like, "Was she American?" I was like, "Can you imagine?
Can you imagine to an American woman? Go ahead and try."
Yeah, exactly. Like
you're like, as the American woman in the room, you're like, "Excuse me."
Yeah,
No.
I was so upset. Like I was having a Karen moment, and then I was like, it's not worth it. It's not worth it to fight with this piece of shit motherfucker.
Gross. But this poor woman, this is her life.
Yeah. Well, look, I mean.
No, I know. She made the choice.
Exactly. And it wasn't like they're new to, like, whatever. That's not my problem. But when we were leaving, the lawyer said, "Kunjuena, now I understand why you don't like to come here."
And you were like, mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like, what?
Gross.
What is happening?
Can you imagine, okay.
How does that conversation start?
That's what I want to understand. Like, I'm trying to imagine my husband either saying to me, he would say, "Babe, can you get a tissue and hold it?" So I can't even think of the phrase, "Can you hold it so that I can blow my nose in it?" And I would be like,
No.
"What did you smoke? Like, what? Are you joking? Certainly you're joking." Or like for me to say, "Hold still. Like you need a tissue." Sure. Like I can get you a tissue from my bag. And then proceed to put it on his nose. He would bat my hand away and be like, "What the fuck are you doing? I'm not a child."
Yeah.
It's so infantilizing.
It's so wrong
on every level.
This guy was like, it was hard.
How old was he?
Yeah,
80, 90?
No. It was hard to tell because of the lack of teeth, but I'm going to say around 60.
No.
65.
It'd be one thing if he was in his wheelchair and she was basically his keeper.
No. He was just unkempt.
Mm-mm.
Well, I mean, she was trying to
kempt him. She was trying to. Isn't that what's the opposite of unkempt? Kempt. She was trying to kempt him.
Yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
It was really like it was.
So these are like relationship goals for our husbands.
Uh-huh.
They've married the wrong women.
I mean, my husband does this weird thing. It really upsets me. When he blows his nose, he uses one hand. Like
what do you mean?
Like he holds it as if, I always say it looks like your mom would be like holding the tissue and like you blow your nose into it. Like you use
like the tissue's on your hand.
Yeah,
he like cups his nose.
Yeah,
that's
and
weird.
blows his, like as if like
he doesn't do this.
No,
the two hand?
The two hands. No. So like that woman did with her husband or boyfriend. That's what he does.
So what I'm hearing is there's an expectation of future Joanna has to cup this around your husband's nose. He's showing, he's modeling the behavior for you, so you've learned it.
Oh my God, I just got anxiety. Yeah. So
it's never going to happen.
But like
you can hire someone to do that for him.
So I thought actually we should have a segment that's like Farangs can fuck off with
oh
blah,
my God.
Blah, blah. So Farangs here is like word for foreigner.
Right.
But yeah, so
okay.
Farangs can fuck off with thinking that the women need to wipe their nose. What does he do when he goes? Never mind.
What I don't want to know. Farangs can also fuck off with like men, not all men, but always men, with not taking care of their feet in a country where you have to have your feet out all the time because like if you don't know about Thailand, you have to which is a great habit. You take your shoes off when you go into anybody's home, obviously, because, I was reminded.
Except when I have a party.
That's fine.
And also, if you have a party, please don't make me take my shoes off.
No, I hate that because then we'll
go
clean.
with the outfit.
We'll clean. But the rest of the time I was...
The shoes make the outfit.
They make the outfit. I was reminded when I was, in New York recently that there's like they have such a problem with like dog shit all over the sidewalks. Like it's a real issue.
Gross.
And I was like, and this is why we take our shoes off when we first get to the doorway. And that's not all over the house. But anyway, but like you're always taking your shoes off here.
Yes.
That is so common, which means, and it's hot and it rains. And so like a lot of people want to wear plastic shoes in case like poof, we have a sudden like, because when it rains, we have like an instant flood everywhere, right? So take care of your feet. It's very affordable here.
I don't understand that either.
You can pay a woman to hold a tissue on your nose. You can pay someone to take care of your feet.
Yeah. And I mean, if you can see them.
You don't have to see them. The person sees them. Just
I
sit
know.
down.
Or like people might not, like they can't see their feet because when they look down, but like they should still just go anyways.
They should just
like,
believe their feet need
like,
attention.
Every 2 weeks, just make an appointment.
Yeah.
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 It's also, I know these fuckers are going for massage, which means someone has to.
Oh, I have a Farang can fuck off with. Massage reminds me of this. Farangs can fuck off with thinking that because they're in, let's use a massage parlor specifically, because I was having a massage and I was in, it's.
Remind me to tell you something.
Yeah, it's in the room, where there's like multiple beds, but there's a curtain between, whatever. So you can hear everything everybody's doing. And this woman was very sort of loudly.
Ew.
Yeah. I'm sure she didn't think of it as yelling, but I was like, you sound like you're yelling at this Thai woman. To have this Thai woman like handle her business in Thai for her on the phone.
No.
And I was like, it is not that massage lady's job to be your translator for whatever you needed taken care of. Okay,
I thought we were going in a totally different direction, but that's also fuck off.
But that stuff drives me nuts.
Yeah.
Where it's like as if because someone is Thai and you're having an interaction like usually on your phone, right? And you don't understand. Like I've seen people hand it to a security guard or hand it to somebody, and I'm like, that is not their responsibility.
Okay, I will do that. For example, if I'm waiting for a grab and the grab isn't understanding where I am, then like I can be like, can you help me with?
Yes.
Yeah.
And if you're at the place,
that's
waiting
what I mean.
No. I'm talking about like when people are trying to basically have you like a package is getting delivered from Lazada and they're like, you talk to them.
Yeah.
What? Why?
Yeah.
That's not that massage lady's job.
No.
That happened to me recently and I've been meaning to like be mad about that story because I was like lying there having my massage and I was like, bitch, this is not her job.
But also, I mean, it's also kind of a distracting for everyone else in the massage place.
Yes.
Like, we don't want to hear you. I
know,
thought
she was so
you
loud.
were going to say she was like making like loud, like noises and stuff. Which I
Oh,
also
no.
wouldn't
That
like.
also drives me insane.
Okay.
I don't like that either. Okay, wait. What did you want to tell me?
Okay, so I don't know if I told you this, but I went to lunch with a friend and we were talking about just how difficult guests can be. Like, it's nice having people visit, but sometimes they're just a bit difficult. And she said that she had some people visit and she just wanted like 1 hour basically where she wasn't with them all the time and sent them for massage.
Yeah.
And I think they did foot massage. And later she asked, how was it? And the woman said, like, she felt like it was, like, a bit sexual harassment.
On her feet?
Yeah. And so we were both like, what the fuck is she, like.
Where did they go?
Exactly. And, like, what kind of, like, sex are you not having? Or, like, you know what, like
yeah.
Like,
was someone sucking her toes?
exactly. Like,
then sure.
yeah, that could be considered sexual harassment.
I would think that does count.
So we, we're just like laughing about this, like, what the fuck? Last week, I had a very uncomfortable foot massage.
You had a sexy foot massage?
It was, Meg, I am telling you, I was like, do I end it? Like, what? But I didn't. But, like,
what happened?
Okay. So I went just around the corner where I go sometimes when my maid's here, I feel uncomfortable watching TV. while she cleans
your house.
me.
So you go and do something else.
So anyways, normally I have my Thai lesson and then I go to the gym, whatever. Yeah. But so sometimes if I've already gone to the gym or whatever, I'll go and get a foot massage and study my Thai vocabulary. So this place, you have to imagine there's a huge window. You see all the chairs inside.
Yeah.
There's like 10 chairs. There's all the massage people sitting outside. It's male, female.
Right. It's all foot massages,
exactly.
right?
I mean, I think you can go upstairs for like the normal massage, but so there were these, I live right around the corner from the Destination Beauty. So there's all these fucking freaks walking around after their surgeries, their faces.
You've never told me
they're
this.
all like fucked up
and
faces.
bleeding.
Yes, like it's
swollen.
Yeah, they look rough. And they're just all over the neighborhood. And they're usually from Australia. And so like I was walking in right behind two of them. Actually, I was walking in front of them, but I took my shoes off as one does, and these bitches had their shoes on, just walked inside loud and like, we want that. Like, it's like you do everything outside.
Yeah.
So that, anyways, whatever, it's fine. So they were sitting at like these two chairs and they wanted to put me next to them. And I was like, no. I said, I just want this one here. The very first chair. I'm in the window. Anyone walking by can see me.
Okay.
So like, I'm in a safe place.
Very safe.
Yes. So I had this guy.
I'm so excited about this story.
And I've never had him before. I'm wearing shorts. I must say I looked pretty tan that day. I was looking pretty good.
So this is like where you're blaming the victim. You're like,
Yeah.
I was wearing short shorts and I looked tan. Therefore, I was harassed.
I'm going to go on a tangent for a second. Speaking of victim blaming, I don't know if I told you this story that I got fucking spit on by a old homeless woman.
What?
Yes. I was walking to F45 as I do every fucking day, and I'm in Bidget Kitty, and this woman is walking by, and she had these like lots of bags, and I legit was looking like, I wonder if I should help her, like ask if I should help her. And she saw me looking, and she starts like speaking this like whatever the fuck she was saying, but like her voice was very unsettling. And then and I was like, oh my God. And then like in Thai, I was like, that is not okay. Like what? And then I thought like, leave, like Joanna, leave it. Yeah. So I tell my husband this, and he was like, you probably gave her your resting bitch face. And I was like,
And so homeless women should spit on you in parks?
and also I can't help that. And I was actually looking like I wanted to help her. He was like, you probably made a face. He victim blamed me.
You are not going to blow his nose for him.
I'm not going to hold that tissue.
Fuck no.
I'm
He
gonna
has
hold
lost it.
And then when he goes to blow, I'm going to let go.
Let that snot go everywhere.
So
Wow.
anyways, yeah. So I'm going to victim blame myself. My shorts were
okay.
really short.
And you looked very tan.
I looked damn tan, and I'd shaved my legs. But anyways, so I sit down, and this guy like was doing the massage. Foot massage means they do a bit the leg
Yeah.
too, but usually they don't go above the knee.
They don't. I've never had him go above the knee.
He was going above the knee and getting further and further. But that was already, I was like, what? Hold up. So like,
Okay,
I'm paying attention.
yeah.
And then Meg, it's so gross. It's so gross. He kept, he's sitting on this little stool.
Right.
And he's wearing pants and a shirt, like
Yeah.
a polo shirt. And he's pulling the shirt out of his, tucked in and pulled it out and leaned forward more so that the shirt's covering the crotch area. Meg. So I said, please don't go above the knee.
Did you say it in Thai?
No. I said it loud and in English. Like, no, I don't want above the knee, because I wanted to also make sure that the guy that's in charge, who's always there,
Yeah.
like heard, And then he just basically stayed on the feet, but he was somewhere else. He was rubbing my feet and like looking out the window and like just
And like fantasizing about you.
Meg. It was so uncomfortable.
Girl.
And I thought like,
Then the whole time you're like, should I get up? Should I stop? What do I do?
Like I really was like, don't be a Karen, but like I felt so violated.
yeah.
And also no, I'm just kidding.
And then I gave him my number. And now he comes to the house.
Gross. sorry. You just looked like you were looking at me so intensely, like, what's she gonna say next? And I was like, so yeah.
I'm over here like ready to march down and burn the place down on your behalf.
It was so bad, and so I mean, he stuck to whatever, but like,
no,
the
I get that.
pantsing
That's
happened
gross.
so many times, that like moving the shirt.
Ew,
but
he's
I was
clearly
like,
covering an
I was
erection.
like, this is karma for me making fun of this poor woman.
Right, because you're like, how could this possibly happen?
Come on, lady. And so then I went to lunch with the friend who had told me the story, and I was like, I have to tell you what happened. And she was like, oh my God, we made fun of this like too early. But yeah, so it was.
Wow.
Yeah.
Aw.
Yes. And I mean, I don't go there very often, but I can't go back again.
No.
Because like, even if it's like the woman, like,
I would never go back.
Anyways, yeah, so that was my
Wow.
uncomfortable experience.
You had a sexual foot massage.
Ugh.
Ooh, baby.
Yeah, but I didn't get anything from it except really uncomfortable.
Well, but you knew you looked cute.
It was my fault.
Validation for looking hot.
Yeah, exactly. I can show you the place later. If
No. Yeah. Oh, I want to see if there's any like Frankensteins hanging out there.
I can't believe I've never told you about that.
No.
It's these women walk around like fucking looking rough. And they don't give a shit.
No, well, they just spent all this money on getting work done, so.
Yeah, but you know, this is also, I'm gonna say something that's not very nice, but sometimes I think like, why'd you start there? I mean, I just think like there's so many. I don't know, like, you know,
Yeah, that wasn't the place to begin.
No.
Oh, God.
Yeah, so.
You're the worst. I love you so much.
Yeah, but there's a ton of them because the Destination Beauty is one of those, like, I think it's mainly women from Australia come over and they stay there. I don't think the hospital itself is there. I think the hospital's located somewhere else, and
But
they
this is where they stay.
Yeah, exactly. And so they walk around, and I mean, the idea is kind of nice. I think they make friends, and they have like a Facebook group beforehand and say like, I'm coming. Who else is coming during this time? My only concern would be like, what happens when things go wrong, and then you have to get something fixed? Do you come back to Thailand then, or do you?
Oh, you mean after the fact?
Yeah, because like there's a lot of things that can go wrong with that. And if are you in any of these groups on Facebook?
Not like those beauty groups.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm in like I think the main one for Destination Beauty.
I've never even heard of it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah.
It's what is it called? Plastic surgery tourism. What's it called?
Yeah, plastic surgery tourism.
Yeah. Anyways, so they like sometimes they'll post things about like, has anyone had this problem, or this implant's dropped but this one hasn't, and I just think like somehow you have to get back here, even if they would pay for the surgery the second time.
You have to get yourself back.
Exactly. And then I did see a woman one time at the bar, and she was kind of bruised up, and I almost asked her if she was from Destination Beauty, but realized it was only one side of her face.
So she probably just
fell
or got the shit beat out of her.
I don't think so, because she was traveling with two gay guys. So I don't think
they're pretty harmless.
I would hope so.
My brother talked about like when they went, they transited through Istanbul one time.
Oh, the hair
thing, and they were like in the market, and there were guys just bleeding down the back, like just free bleeding. Yeah. From all the hair stuff. And I've seen people post pictures and videos and stuff. They're like, how I know I'm on a flight, you know, from Istanbul. Yeah. How you know. And it's just like the back of men's heads. With
exactly. That's basically Swan Plu.
Wow.
Yeah. We could go have lunch there and check it out.
Oh, let's.
And I'll show you the massage place and introduce you to the guy.
I'll be like, hello. Sawadee-ka.
But you got to wear your short shorts.
These are pretty short.
Yeah, actually, those would do.
I'm not very tan, though.
Okay, we can fix that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's go fix that.
Okay. All right. Anyways, anything else Farangs can fuck off with? I think we should make like a like a Farangs can fuck off with.
I think every time we should each do one Farangs can fuck off with.
Yes.
It'll be a riff on you never listened to Las Culturistas, right?
No.
It's a pod I love, but they always do it. Never mind. We'll talk about it later.
Okay.
They have a little thing that they do. That's
I bet
my favorite thing.
Thais would have different versions, and I think that what I annoy them with is always asking for ice. They're probably like, Farangs can fuck off with always asking for ice.
Except the ones that all come here and have decided that they're going to be poisoned by the ice.
What do you mean?
Oh my God, babe. There's so many people that are like, and you can't eat the ice when you go over there and you'll get sick. And you're like, not in Thailand.
No, that's stupid.
I know, but I'm just telling you, like, there's
like
a huge group of people that come over that are like, about the ice.
Yeah.
And I'm like, clutch your pearls, Mary. I'll take all your ice.
Exactly. Yeah. Oh, goodness.
All right, let's go get some ice.
Okay. All right. Bye, bitch.
Bye, bitch.